I closed the ceiling!
Good job, Keisha.
Shoot them down! to land here and pick us up.
Copy that!
Okay, the ship's on her way.
Let's see what we got on the records.
Mr. Prowler, we have secured several samples of the new race.
I know that woman.
So do I. Cool down, Bridger. She works for Prowler.
So what?
He's the president of CP. What do you plan to do?
All right. I hope Al will know what can be done. What's wrong with you, Trigger?
I'll be fine. I need to rest.
Why do you help me?
Well, it's kind of a funny question considering you saved my life a few days ago, don't you think?
I have never required you to stay or to help me. It's your decision.
Yes, it's my own decision. I want to repay my debt.
I would like to know a few things about you. You worked with Al?
What? How did you get that idea? I would never work together with this arrogant jerk.
Aha. I see. Tell me, what did you do before our paths crossed?
How poetic. Before our paths met. I'd say, before you made a complete mess of my life, I'm an energo vampire. In case you didn't know, our race is forced to live underground. We're hunted by the official forces of the Galactic Empire and the GTs.
Why is your race called the Energo Vampires?
None of your business, GT.
I think it's my problem if you start to suck my blood from my veins.
What? You are really disgusting. Why would I do that?
Don't try to fool me. All vampires suck blood.
Who told you that? I think you've read a little too much science fiction. The Energo Vampires have the ability to share the life energy. That's much more aesthetic than sucking blood, if you ask me. And now, move your butt. The GTs are much more blood-oriented than we Energo Vampires.
Please continue your story. I won't ask any more questions.
The family is the most sacred value for us Energo Vampires. We help and support each other. We know that we're alone in this world. We always revenge our family members. You met Ruin. You saved his life, and you've seen him die when he decided to sacrifice his life for me. I grew up with Ruin. We were best friends. We shared our suffering, blood and tears. We fell in love with each other, and our love gave us the strength to endure our heavy fate. I also had an older brother, Rian. He was the black sheep of the family, always in serious trouble. He didn't like me. He envied my popularity among the evamp population. My life changed forever when my brother betrayed his own kin. The result was a pogrom on evamps that lasted for decades throughout all known planetary systems. Luckily, Ruin and I survived, but many of our childhood friends were killed. Ruin lost his whole family. Ruin was in a great dilemma. His anger and sense of duty obliged him to take revenge on the traitor, but he knew he would lose me. I was still bound to my brother by blood and tradition. Ruin made his choice and challenged the traitor to a duel. The traitor didn't show up. It was a trap for Ruin. Ruin survived, but his anger grew. He hunted the traitor down and made him pay with his life. Although I understood and I approved of what happened, I could no longer live with Ruin because my brother's blood was on his hands. I sometimes wonder if having even a glimmer of light in your life doesn't make the darkness harder to bear. Since then, I've spent my life creating safe hideouts for the evamps in several planetary systems. To finance this difficult operation, I was willing to take any risk.
Never mind. Let's move.